Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Salam Britain. So joining us now to tell us about their experiences with Salams Connect are Hafsa Anis, Valeria Trevino, Arifa, Katri, three friends who met on the Salams Connect and planned a girls' trip together. MashaAllah,
Sounds like
so lovely.
Fun, doesn't it? Can't wait to hear about that. And of course, advertising here. Who advertise with us digitally? It's a free Muslim marriage, dating, networking and friend finder app. Very warm welcome to all of you.
Via video link. Assalamu alaikum, ladies.
How are you, ladies? Lovely to see you. So we're really, really excited to hear about your experiences with the Salams Connect app, because I just thought it was a marriage app, but there's more to it, because Salams Connect is not the marriage app. It is for networking and all sorts of things. So Valeria, tell us, what was your experience while using the Salams Connect app?
You know, it's a great experience to get to connect with many people across the country and even in different countries. I also didn't know that it was a space for connecting and networking. I thought it was just like a dating site, but I did saw a TikTok of an influencer advertising it, and that's how I learned from it. I learned about it, and it just been a great experience overall.
So it's really, really nice to hear of a friendship story on an app, because we did speak to one of the ladies from Salams a while back, and she was telling us all about Salams Connect, and to actually see in person almost that you guys have connected is absolutely lovely. So how did you hear about it? Like, what was the kind of journey, Valeria, of actually finding out about this feature on the app?
Oh, it was very easy. It's very accessible. And for me, I feel like the main reason I joined was because for me as a revert, I converted to Islam. It's a little harder for me to connect with people, especially since in some areas it might be very influenced, like very clear, like there might be a lot of cliques depending on ethnicity. So it's really hard to get into those groups if you're not like raised or born into them. So it was a great space for me to make friendships, and I just wanted to have Muslim friends that I can relate at a spiritual level with.
MashaAllah. I mean, so have you since met together? I mean, for example, Hafsa, have you all met up together since you've been on the app?
We did. We spontaneously planned a girls' road trip to Colorado, and we were shocked to see that all of us are from Texas, but we all lived in different cities, so we never actually Valeria never crossed paths with us, but we planned the trip and we FaceTimed before we flew out, but we all landed and met in Denver.
Oh, Arifa, was it the same for you? Were you surprised when you all met? How did you feel when you met up?
It was definitely a very different experience for me, because I'm not as social, but it was, I guess, like something out of the box, and I enjoyed it very much.
Was it just was it just you three, or is there more? Is there a bigger more people to the group?
So more people are sort of being added. We eventually created a Instagram group chat with, I think, 12 girls, and we kept in touch on there, and we kept trying to figure out who can meet and when they can meet, but the big group hasn't been able to meet yet.
Oh, so it's amazing, because it's like you can just keep on sort of making friends as you go along. It's kind of like, it's lovely that you guys. How far away are you guys? Hafsa, how far away do you live from one another?
So Arfa moved about 3 hours away, and then Valeria moved like 3 states away.
So it's a plane journey, is it?
It must be quite hard to get together. It's not like us in Britain, where we can just sort of hop on the train or something, or just drive a few hours.
Yeah,
I mean, the US is
distance.
huge. Yeah,
it's a bit massive. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess this is why Salams Connect app, these sort of networking groups and having the app with it are very, very useful, because you can't just say, well, let's go and connect with people in the next state. That's
very
impossible.
difficult, isn't it?
Yes. So, you know, this is a great way. But Valeria, I just wanted to ask, had you used any of these apps before? I mean, was it a surprise to you that there was a networking app? Had you used other sort of networking apps before or marriage apps?
I have. I used the marriage app before. That was interesting. And then I also have used for friendships, Facebook groups, joining Instagram pages. And it was not as effective because although people just they wanna explore and network, it's really hard to connect and see if you have anything in common just by looking at someone's profile. Whether if you go to the app, you're able to see their liking, hobbies, activities, age, education, and find something you can connect with.
Yes. I mean, how much do you actually put on when you're putting your own details there onto the app, how much detail would you put on? I mean, do you put all your school grades, I mean, your university, subjects? What is expected of you to put on the apps?
I think it has a very minimum, it's considerable the amount of things that you can put there. But I think Arifah and Hafsa already know, and my husband already knows that I'm very, very, I put an essay, you can say.
Oh, wow.
We can get to know you.
Yeah, because some people do. They want to put a lot, and other people like to keep it short.
Yeah.
But
So Valeria, you mentioned husband.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've recently gotten married, haven't you? Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, yes. I got married in May.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's amazing.
That's absolutely amazing. Allahumma barak.
I'm surprised. This doesn't mean then that your friendship group has disappeared. You've got married, mashallah, obviously found a wonderful husband, but you have kept your friendship circle strong at the same time. Alhamdulillah. That's good to hear.
It was wonderful. And actually, Arifah and Hafsa, they attended my wedding. So that was a wonderful surprise.
That's what we were waiting to see. MashaAllah. We should have a photograph actually of you ladies celebrating your wedding, inshallah, popping up on the screen.
Oh, there you are. Beautiful,
Allahumma barak.
mashallah.
That is, you look lovely. Absolutely lovely. I love your dress.
Lovely, and I love the flowers there and everything. You ladies, mashallah, Arifah and Hafsa, they're matching, mashallah, with the colours of the flowers.
It's like just a whole nother love story, isn't it? Of a friend, friends that met from, cities away and managed to sort of join the wedding as well. So lovely. So Hafsa and Arifah, you ladies, with regards to kind of how did you find the whole experience, and would you give any advice to anybody watching that might be a bit apprehensive about, using the app or, might lack a little bit of confidence? Because it is quite difficult, isn't it? When you want to make friends, you want to expand your circle, but it's kind of like, it's out of a lot of people's comfort. I mean, we're both extroverts, but we pretty much...
You know what? I think I'm a bit of an omnivert.
Oh, OK.
Yeah, so today I'm an extrovert. But I might be an omnivert tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but this is the thing with the apps, isn't it? You can go on them when you want.
Yeah.
You can choose when you want to meet and make friends, and you can hide in your room.
You can go and hide away on your omnivert days. So what do you ladies think? What can you tell us about that? Arifah,
Arifah.
I guess I would say I agree with her. When you don't feel like socializing, then you don't have to log on. But when you're feeling more extroverted, you can explore new friendships, new connections, see where that goes. And the one thing I really like about Salams Connect is that you can connect with like-minded people. So people that are on the same level as you or like the same things as you, as I mentioned before. It's just easier, I feel like, to connect that way than to go out and find that, you might not be a good match with this person because they don't really see things the same way as you. So.
Alhamdulillah. I mean, I just really love the idea, mashallah, because you can never have too many friends, It's just wonderful. But I do have one quick question for Val. I know we have to go soon, but Valeria, did you meet your husband on the Salams marriage app? That is a burning question, because we know the networking app, you've met each other. We're dying to know.
I met him through a dating app, yes.
Oh, alhamdulillah. So it's not just for friendships, it's marriage. They work for marriage too. That is just wonderful to hear. That is so fun. Oh, mashallah. And once again, congratulations. And I hope that your marriage goes really, really well. And you've got obviously amazing friends to back you up there who are at your wedding, you know. Bridesmaids and friends, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Love it.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you
Ladies,
so much.
we are at the end of our interview, but it's been an absolute pleasure for you all joining us today.
Alhamdulillah.
Well,
Thank you so
all the
much.
best in the future, inshallah, and I hope you girls, you know, friendship last for the rest of this life.
Inshallah.
I mean, and yeah, so
Take care.
Take care, ladies.
We'll
Assalamu
see you soon.
alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.
Oh, mashallah.